Lynette Oxley here for Tactical TV. I'm here with Paul, flipping freezing here in Johannesburg.
God, it's cold.
It's really unpleasant.
We're not built for the shit.
No,
really.
no, this is not Britain.
Yeah.
So, in any case.
I'm almost going to have to put long socks on.
And even a long pants. You're considering long pants.
No, let's not be ridiculous. You think I'm joking, guys?
Always legs. Everybody that knows Paul, he never wears long pants except to Parliament, to court.
And for funerals.
And for funerals.
You've got to have some respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what upcoming legal matters do you want to have a chat about, Paul?
Yeah, okay, let's deal with that first.
Oh,
okay.
Krag, I'm sorry.
Right, no, let's deal with that first. That's great. All right. So again, guys, we're looking for trouble again. We wanting to poke the bear. So we want to and just to lay everything to rest. So there's two things which were suggested to us. One was the green license thing. Somebody needs to get clarity. No, nobody needs to get clarity. It's perfectly clear. Yes, the police don't necessarily understand it, but there's no breach of the law.
The law is quite clear.
The law is quite clear. So the prosecutors aren't prosecuting this. The police can threaten as much as they like, or they can demand that your green license is expired because you've now got a white license, but that's not what the law says, and there's no breach. People aren't being prosecuted for it. So until people are prosecuted for it, there's no breach. There's no cause of action. We can't take that further. Clarity. It's perfectly clear. The Act is perfectly clear. The order, the 2009 order, is perfectly clear. All means all. All in the dictionary definition is without exception. So all licenses, permits, and authorizations are deemed valid, regardless of whether the person has a subsequent white license which has now expired. It doesn't matter to the law. The police, of course, have got the wrong end of the stick, as they typically do, but there's no breach at the moment until somebody actually gets taken to court for it. In other words, a prosecutor actually decides to prefer charges. Yeah. We can't do anything. Our hands are tied because there's nothing for the court to declare on. In any case, so we're not going to be taking that further because there's nothing to take further. There just literally isn't. But what we are interested in taking up is this issue of when a competency expires, because this is being abused in various quarters for various purposes. One of the main culprits is in the security industry, is the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority, CIRA. CIRA is not private at all. CIRA is a government body. They like the meat board or the egg board or or whatever, the Boerewors board. So CIRA is government appointees that look after the private security industry, or supposed to, or they're the regulator for this private security industry. So what they've done is they've got caught in that pre-2006 regulation phase where competencies were only valid for 5 years. So now they're saying security officers who don't have private firearms for themselves but who have a competency, that their competencies expire after 5 years. Now it's quite clear as per the Act that the competency only expires when you have a license for that a firearm that fits within that competency, and that firearms license expires. And then it expires according to the section under which you hold the firearm, be it section 13, 5 years, section 14, which is 2 years, section 15 or section 16 or section, which is 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's quite clear that the firearm that you hold determines the period of your license. If you don't hold a firearm, your competency doesn't expire. It can't expire. So CIRA has got the cat by the strawberries, and that we're interested in taking further, because the police also then, oh no, but you can't have a competency that lasts longer than a license. Well, yes, you can. What happens if you have one firearm and then you get a second firearm on the same competence? Then your competence extends to the period at the end of the second firearm, and you can keep leapfrogging your firearm licenses forward and extending your competency in perpetuity.
So you're wanting a
So
declarative
we're
from
looking,
the court.
we want to, that we would be interested in taking to the courts. That we see as something which is ripe. That would be easy pickings for us. That would be a cheap win, but it would be, but we need some applicants. We would need a couple of people that actually say, okay, look, I've been prejudiced by this, and you know, my DFO demanded that I renew my competence. Guys, if you're in that boat, step forward. We'd be delighted to build a case on that basis.
I thought it might have been a question, but it isn't. Sorry.
Yeah. So that we would be delighted to take forward. That's entirely clear. There's almost no chance of a loss there. Probably won't get a lot of money out as an award, but it'll certainly pay the bills.
And it will at least clarify.
And it will clarify an issue which is a pain in the arse.
If anybody wants to contribute to the legal fund, they can just
please,
help with that.
Get in touch with us. Get in touch with myself. Get in touch with events at GOSA.COSA. Get in touch with law at GOSA.COSA. We'd be delighted. You know, remember we have that cause account, the Pay Fast cause account. It's on the right-hand side of our masthead on the Facebook group. Just scan that image, and it takes you directly to our Pay Fast cause account. It's the cheapest way to donate. In other words, it still costs you money if you donate, but it less money is taken off as banking fees because it's a cause account. So they don't charge us. They charge us a minimal amount as a processing fee, as opposed to if you make a bank deposit or if you deposit money into our ordinary account, it costs much more in terms of banking fees. So we get the maximum benefit. Your money gets more bang for its buck if you scan the cause account donation QR code.
I'll ask Connors to maybe send a link or something like that in the comments.
It's on the masthead of the flipping Facebook group. Guys, really, it's right there. I think it's the right-hand side. Hannes, am I right?
I think so too.
I think it's the right-hand side. The left-hand side is to join GOSA. It leads you directly to the membership page. The right-hand side is the donation button. That's a Pay Fast cause account as a non-profit organisation.
We'll be changing the masthead quite soon for the Top Shot
we will
stuff.
But it'll be changing back, and I think we must pop that QR code.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, we must pop that QR. We must have both those QR codes. We must have them on the top of the Facebook group.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay,
in any case, okay. So that's that. All right. Now let's get on to Kragdag, shall we?
Yeah.
So the Sakeliges Kragdag again, the annual Kragdag, is rolling around in two and a bit weeks' time. It's starting. I think the Wednesday, the 9th of August, is a public holiday.
Yeah.
Never heard of
what day is it?
I don't.
Wednesday.
Yes, but why did I public holiday?
Another old joke with colleague Nitsa and Mike Schultz.
Sorry, that was brilliant.
I got a new car, Mike. What kind of car? A blue one.
That's about it.
Okay.
I don't know what public holiday it is. No, it's a Wednesday though.
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Okay, the 9th of August. So they're starting. Normally Kragdag is just the Friday and the Saturday. This year they haven't really discussed it much with us, the exhibitors, but they're somewhat putting it on 4 days: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that has a couple of implications. In the first place, it gives people a lot more time to come and visit us. Come and visit Kragdag. It's really, really, in this particular time spot that we're sitting in now in South Africa, it's vital. Kragdag will have options for power, for self-generation of power.
Usually
they'll have options for self-generation or self-development of water resources, filtering water, growing your own food, Huge thing with 17 point something% food inflation.
I actually think it's more. I was
Bloody,
telling
things like tomatoes
you.
are ridiculously expensive. And they're so easy to grow. The damn things grow on their own. You know,
that easy,
well,
but they
you
do
know,
grow.
it's sort of like that. But anyway, but come there, help, visit the stands there. There's
Last year there was
thousands of exhibitors.
44,000. I don't know.
44,000 visitors, but there's thousands of exhibitors,
yeah.
and they're all there with self-sustainability options. They're there with vegetable gardening. They're there with growing your own bloody sheep, chickens, electricity, water, all of those resources, and security, which is why we're there.
Yeah. So we'll have some Girls on Fire there.
Correct. So the first place is come visit us. Come visit Kragdag, come visit us. And the second thing is they're out at Rayton, near Bronkhorstspruit. But just put Kragdag in your Google Maps and it'll take you straight there.
Well, that's worth it.
Sometimes through various estates in Victoria, I'm not sure what's going on there, but in any case.
Close to Wattle Spring.
It's very close to Wattle Spring. So come out there, visit us, visit Kragdag, see what's going on there. Then the second place, please guys, if you'd like to, particularly if you'd like to volunteer a couple of hours of your time, come out, arrange with us beforehand. We'll come meet you at the gate and we'll bring you in for free. We're allowed to bring in staff and come work on the stand for an hour or two. Come talk to the people. It's a great experience. It really is.
And talk to people about guns and
talk to people about
guns.
Yeah. We'll have the GOSA Gargantua, the trailer there. So we take up 4 stands, literally. And we'll be talking to people. We'll be chatting to guys and girls about guns and self-defense and licensing of firearms and etc. The whole gun rights gig.
Oh.
Come visit us. Spend some time with us. They've got great boerie rolls there. They've got great
everything. Vet cook and mince.
Vet cook and mince. Woo, baby. Come get fat there. It's going to be it'll be a great couple of days out, 4 days. And yeah, let's make it work. And then after that we have,
Top
of course.
Shot. Yeah, it's we've actually quite a lot further down the road than we've been before. Hannes and myself has just been to go and have a look at the shirts, the prints, to make sure that there's a couple of changes that we want. The final stuff from all of the sponsors are coming in. I'm still a bit short on cash. Our jock application is going in, I think, on the 9th of August. It's nearly done. So yeah, it's going really, really well. I think we're going to have.
We've still got a month to go, but
we've got some awesome. I mean, there's some awesome prizes. I think we've got about, at this stage, 7 or 8 guns that's been sponsored, which is absolutely fantastic.
Including long guns, shotguns,
and
AR-15s, etc. So the ladies are going to do really well out of it.
Yeah. We've got PJ Powers coming.
Just a quick update. The 9th is Women's Day.
Oh, that's right. I should know. I might not be there.
Caught out.
Yes.
Jeez.
I should know that. I've just saw it today.
Sorry. So unlike the other 364 days of the year, this is which is Men's Day. This is Women's Day.
It's a special day for women, but in any case.
The day for the special woman.
Yes. So we are going to have also a surprise performance of our Gun Buddy song. And there's going to be a big surprise for the youngster that is doing the song for us, but she's going to come to the event.
That's going to be
super. And our youngest girl on fire.
Yes.
Hey guys, anything else, Paul?
Man, that's about it from me, guys. It's as I say, this bitterly cold day. Apparently tomorrow is going to be it's going to be twice as warm as today.
Fantastic.
And then Sunday is going to be warmer.
Normal day, yes, not like today.
Today's bitter cold.
Anyway, that's it. If you want to contribute anything else, lucky draw prizes, cash, or any goodie bag fillers for the Girls on Fire event for Top Shot, please contact me. You can just do it at girlsonfire@gosa.co.za or find the GOSA offices.
Girls on Fire written
One word.
Written out in full, one word at
GOSA.co.za.
Or if it's confusing, events.
Events, yeah.
Or just events.
It
Yeah.
will get to me. Anyway, cheers everybody. Have
Bye.
a
Have a great
fantastic
weekend.
weekend.